Handing over your keys seems simple, but here's the hidden truth. When you loan your car, you're not just loaning a ride, you're loaning your insurance, and that could cost you thousands. Now imagine this. Your best friend borrows your car to make a quick run. They get into an accident. Suddenly, you're the one dealing with the insurance claim, higher premiums, and maybe even a lawsuit, even though you were nowhere near the driver's seat. So who actually pays when someone else crashes your car? You or them? And here's even a bigger question. Can your insurance company get reimbursed by going after the policy of the person you allowed to borrow your car? Now stick with me, because by the end of this video, you know exactly how insurance works when someone else is behind your wheel, and how to protect yourself before saying yes the next time someone asks, "Hey, can I borrow your car?" So let's get started. Did you know that insurance follows the car, not the driver? Here's a rule that most people don't realize. Insurance follows the car, not the person driving it. That means if your friend or family member is driving your car and causes an accident, your insurance is first in line to pay. Your liability limits, your deductible, and your coverage is on the hook. And even if you weren't in the car, the claim goes on your record. Now let me give an example. I had a client tell me, "Jay, I wasn't even there when the accident happened. Why is my insurance going up?" The reason is simple. The accident was tied to your vehicle and therefore to your policy. So remember, loaning your car equals loaning your insurance. Now, what if the driver doesn't have insurance? That's where things get risky. If the person driving your car has no insurance of their own, your policy is the only protection in place. If damages exceed your liability limits, you could be personally held responsible. Your premiums could increase, and depending on the severity, your policy can even be non-renewed. Think about it like this. If the person behind the wheel causes a $75,000 accident, but your liability limits is only $25,000, your insurance pays its limit, and you could be sued for the remainder. That's why it's critical to carry higher liability limits, because accidents don't check your budget before they happen. Now, what if the driver has their own insurance? Now, if the person you loan a car to does have insurance, here's how it usually plays out. Your insurance is still primary because the accident involved your car, your policy pays first. Their insurance is secondary. If the cost of the accident exceeds your limits, their policy may step in and cover the excess. But here's the catch. It doesn't work that smoothly. Some insurance companies will argue over which policy should pay. That's where the process of subrogation comes in. What does subrogation really mean? Subrogation is a fancy insurance word that basically means your insurance pays the claim up front to take care of the damages. Then your insurance company goes after the driver's insurance, if they have it, to get reimbursed. If your company is successful, you might get part of your deductible back and lessen the long-term impact on your policy. Now here's an example. Let's say your friend is driving your car, rear ends another car, and the damage totals $40,000. Your policy pays first, but since your friend has their own insurance, your company may subrogate, meaning they will pursue reimbursement from your friend's insurer for some or all of the costs. This process helps protect you, but it's not guaranteed. It all depends on the state you're in, the policy involved, and how cooperative the other insurance company is. Now, what's the real cost of loaning your car? Here's what people don't always consider when handing over the keys: deductibles. If your car is damaged, you're responsible for the deductible before repairs are covered. Premium increases. Even one accident, even if you weren't driving, can cause your rates to go up. Personal liability. If damage exceeds your policy limits, you could face lawsuits and financial exposure. Here's a real-life story. I had a client whose cousin borrowed her car, ran a red light, and caused a major accident. Her cousin didn't have insurance. Her own policy paid out tens of thousands of dollars, and her rates nearly doubled at renewal. Even worse, she lost her accident-free discount for years. That's why I always tell clients, if you won't trust someone to handle your money, don't trust them with the keys to your car. Now, how to protect yourself. If you occasionally let others drive your car, here are a few smart steps. Number one, know your coverage limits. Make sure your liability limits are high enough to protect you. 2, ask if they are insured. If they don't have insurance, you're taking on the full risk. 3, be selective. Only loan your car to people you know are responsible drivers. 4, consider an umbrella policy. This adds an extra layer of liability protection in case damages exceed your auto policy. Loaning your car isn't just a favor, it's a financial risk. And I want to share with you my own story. When I was 17 years old, I left school and we went to football practice. And I drove my father's old 72 Ford pickup truck. And I in turn let a friend borrow the truck to go back to the high school because the high school and the football field or where we practiced were about 5 miles away from each other. So when he was driving back, I was sitting there waiting. So I had some friends drive back up to where I was at the field house, at the football field, said, hey, so-and-so got into an accident with your truck. In the end, my friend never paid for that accident. My parents' insurance was on the hook. So let me tell you from experience, this can happen to anybody. So remember that when you're letting someone borrow your vehicle. Now, insurance follows the car, not the driver. That's something I want you to remember. And if you don't have insurance, it's all on you. And if you do, your insurance still pays first, but subrogation may help recover costs. So the next time someone asks for your keys, think twice. And think twice about what you're really handing over. Now, please like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And subscribe for more real-world insurance tips. And don't stop here. Check out my next video right here. And as I like to say, call Jay today. Thanks for listening.